Okay, so we're almost there with our daily planner project. What I want to do now is make it so that we can remove single tasks. Alright, so we need to go back to the main.js file, and we're going to create a handler for the to remove a task. Alright, so let's say remove, this will be the remove task event. And we're going to do it a little bit different here. We're actually going to use a parent object here, which is going to be the table itself. So we're going to say task table dot on, and the first parameter will be the event, which will be a click, and then we want the actual element, which is going to be the remove task ID. And then a function. Alright, and then the function, we're going to do two things here. We need to get the ID, so we're going to say, actually, you know what? We didn't attach the ID. If we go back to the table and where are we? Actually, it's the table's generated. So right here, where we have the remove link, we need to pass the ID, which is this value.id, through this link. So what we're going to do is use an HTML5 data attribute. Okay, so we're just going to add on an attribute called data, and let's just call it data ID, and that's going to be equal to, just going to concatenate here, value.id. Okay, so that way the ID is actually sent with that remove link. Alright, so if we go back to main.js, well, if we go back up, I'm going to say ID equals this, because it's going to be the remove task, which is the link that we clicked on, so we can access it using this. Okay, so we're going to say this dot data ID. Alright, this right here, data ID, is coming from this right here, this attribute data ID. Alright, so that does that. We're going to get the ID, and then we just want to call the remove task function, and we want to pass in that ID. Alright, and then we just need to create the remove task function, which should be really easy. Let's go right here. Alright, and remember that's going to be passed an ID. And the first thing I want to do if we're removing something is just have a little confirmation. Alright, so we're going to say if confirm, and then we'll just pass in a little message here. Are you sure you want to delete this task? Okay, so if they say yes, then we're going to go ahead and create a variable called task list and set that to JSON.parse, just like we've been doing. Inside there is going to be a local storage, localStorage.get item tasks, and then we're going to do our loop to find to make sure that we have the right task, which we've been doing all along. I can even just scroll up, and it's this right here. Okay, so Okay, we're going to loop through the task list. If it has the ID that we're looking for, okay, so this ID is going to actually be this, then we want to splice, which means that we're going to just remove it from the array. Alright, and then we reset the item with the object that we deleted, not there. And then I just want to reload the page, so I'm just going to go down here and say location dot reload. Alright, so let's take a look at that, see if that works. Let's go ahead and remove. It's going to ask us OK, and then it goes. Alright, so the last thing we want to do is clear all tasks, which is really simple. So let's make sure that that has an ID. Clear all tasks, it doesn't, so let's say ID equals clear tasks. Alright, and then we can just make a handler for that. Okay, so we want clear tasks, and we're going to say dot on click. It will run a function, and we'll set that to just run a function called clear all tasks, and then we'll put that down here at the end. Alright, so this is going to be easy, but we do want to do a confirm. So we're going to say if confirm, let's see, do you want to clear all tasks? Okay, so if confirm, then what do we want to do? We want to run LocalStorage dot clear, and then we'll just reload. Alright, so I'll go back, reload, clear all tasks, okay, and there we go. Alright, so we have a fully functional task manager application that runs on HTML5 and JavaScript, and also using the jQuery library.